Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you the basics of using the pen tool. The pen tool is right here, and basically the pen tool is used for when you're creating custom shapes. Okay, and basically in UI design, you'll be using the pen tool to create icons and things like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. Just any type of custom shape. Icon designers, or if you're experienced in icon design, you'll be using the pen tool often. But I'm just going to show you the basics of using it, and then in other tutorials down the road, I'll show you I guess, more advanced techniques in using the pen tool. So let's come over here to our blank canvas. Basically, if you get your pen tool, click on your pen tool. You come up here and you can change the colors. Okay, you can change the colors to whatever you want, and at that point, just go over to your canvas and just start clicking, different directions on shape. So you just do 3 clicks like that. Basically, it's still open at this point. I have to click the beginning point to close it. So now I can get my move tool. I can move my custom shape around. Okay. Now to change colors, you cannot use your properties panel. You have to click anywhere over here. Like for example, you can click this pointer, or you can click your pen tool again, and then up here your options will appear. And this is how you change your colors. Alright. So keep that in mind. If you have your move tool selected, as you can see, the options are not there. So basically, here's your layers. You don't have the options right now to change your color. You have to click over here into your vector tools. You can either click this, as you can see your options appear, or you can click the pen tool again and your options will appear. Alright, so that's just a simple way. Let me just show you. Let me delete that. Let me just delete. Oops. Delete. Alright, come back over here, pen tool. 1, 2. All I'm doing is clicking. I'm not even holding down any, and I'm not dragging or anything. Just clicking different directions, okay? To get rid of a point, you can just click on the point itself, and it removes points that you've created. Alright? So that's the basics of just creating like very sharp custom shapes. For example, you can go onto the internet if you wanted to. I'm going to paste. This is just a set of icons. This is a static JPEG of different icons. Let's say I wanted to recreate that star. Very simple. Start there, click here, click there, click, 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 click. Okay, so basically I'm just clicking. Alright, just like that. You can create a star. Come over here to this one. Like for example, like, yeah, you wanted to create your own vector check, custom check. Very simple. Click. All I'm doing is just clicking on these different points. And that's it. Okay, I can make my check. I can click over here. I can make it a vector. I can turn it into a green if I wanted to. You see, something like that. Hit OK. Alright, so that's basically the way you would go about. As you see, I just created some custom. I can delete that. I just created a custom shape, a vector custom shape using my pen tool, using some icons on the internet. Okay, now if I come over here, if I zoom in, as you can see, okay, so you come over here and get your direct selection pointer, and then come over here to one of your points, click it, and you can start dragging this point around. Okay, that's how you move your points. Use your arrow keys if you want to move your points around to get it to be pretty accurate. All right, so that's how you create simple shapes. You can create, I'll leave that there. Now, a little bit more advanced, get your pen tool. If you click here and click on this point, but while you're holding down, just drag, you can create a curved line. Okay? Now, to what you want to do, you hold down Alt to click this point. Now that gives you a nice sharp edge. And basically, you can click here, hold down, and drag. That gives you a curved line. Okay, so that's how you go about doing curved lines within your pen tool. So click on your pen tool. Let me change my fill to, let's see, like a gray color. Oops, I was changing that, but that's fine. I'll get my pen tool. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click right here and then drag down. Okay, just like that. I can click over here and drag down. It creates curvy lines. Okay. Now I'm going to undo. I'm going to show you how to copy like a curved line, like for example the Twitter logo. Let's paste the Twitter logo in here. I'm going to delete this guy, delete my little star. So if I wanted to recreate this, I can. Let me show you with my pen tool. Let me zoom in a little bit. Get my pen tool. I'm going to click here. I'm going to click here, but I'm going to hold down and drag up. Create a curved line. Okay. Now I'm going to hold my Alt key. While I'm holding my Alt key, I'm going to click this point so that it doesn't give me any curved angles anymore. I click here, curve down. Okay, hold down Alt again, click here to release point, and then click here, drag up, hold down Alt, click here, drag, release, hold down the Alt key, click there, release, click here, drag. Okay, this is a little bit more advanced, but I'm just going to show you this. Hold down Alt, click here, click there and drag. Hold down the Alt while I click that. Click here, drag. Okay, hold down Alt, click here. Now I'm going to click way up here and then just scroll all the way up like this. Okay, that's good enough. Hold down Alt, click here, click there, hold down Alt, click there, hold down Alt, click and drag, hold down Alt, and basically what I'm doing, hold down Alt, click here finally, drag. Okay, what I've done is basically, this is a more advanced technique to be able to know how to create curved angles. So I don't expect you to do that right away, but I'm going to create more videos down the road to give you more examples on how to use the curved lines. But basically, I just recreated the Twitter logo using the pen tool. Doing that will allow me to, create my own basically vector versions of any type of custom shape that I want. All right, so that's what I just showed you is a more advanced technique, but playing around with it will kind of give you a feel, and you got to kind of play around with it, for weeks and weeks to kind of get really good at using the pen tool. But in UI design, for example, you see that little icon right there, that little arrow icon. something like that you can really recreate on your own. So let me come over here, get my pen tool. All I do is click here, hold down shift, click here. Holding down shift will give me a straight line each time I hold down shift. Click here and then click here. Alright, just like that. I'm going to change this to white. Now if I want to, I can drag this over one point, hit enter, and I just created my little arrow. And I could lower the opacity on that to give it a nice effect. And that's how you create your own little vector icons. Just like that. Double click out and your little icons there. Alright, so that's how you use the pen tool to create custom shapes. Again, you're going to be using this mostly with icons, and that's just the basics. You're not going to get too advanced in creating like icons like that for Twitter. That comes later on. That's more of a graphic design tutorial, and I'll be doing more videos to kind of show you more on that. That's more of the vector stuff that a lot of illustrators and graphic designers are more interested in when they're working in with the pen tool, like within Adobe Illustrator and things like that. But for UI design work, icons and things like that basically comes from icon sets, and you might be doing little custom designs like little arrows or icons or check marks or stars and things like that. Those things are simple that you can learn within a few minutes. All right. If you have any questions, shoot me an email and check out the other videos for more in-depth tutorials on these tools, and catch you in the next video. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.